Hey everybody, my name's Cameron Fonseca, FONZ4, and today we've got ourselves another death battle this week. And this week we've got Stitch from Disney's Lilo and Stitch and Rocket Rack versus Rocket Raccoon from Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Now my initial thoughts of this fight is I'm really excited for this fight really. This is one of those long-awaited fights that really that's been one of the more requested fights in the versus community from what I've been hearing from, and I really like this match because I love both of them. I loved Lilo and Stitch the movie when I was a kid. Watched it over and over on one of the VH tapes. If you don't know what those are that golly, guys, years have gone by. But yeah, as far as this fight goes, I'm rooting for Stitch, even though I love Rocket Raccoon. Now, with Rocket Raccoon, I started to get into Guardians. I only got into Guardians of Galaxies because of the James Gunn's movies, and that's all I know about James Gunn. That's all I know about the Guardians of the Galaxies, really. So they're probably gonna be pulling from the comics and stuff like that. And that, but overall, I also love both characters very much, especially Rocket Raccoon after Guardians 3, which was freaking awesome. Awesome. James Gunn knows how to do superhero movies. Now, I really don't blame him for Flash and all these other ones because he pretty much had no choice but to pull those ones out. But this one, but these new ones after we get Aquaman and Blue Beetle and stuff like that, then I'll be excited for what he's got to come. That's when I'll really start to judge him. But yeah, for this one's also one of the most requested one besides the two characters being very popular and lovable. But this one's also popular because of how close we were. Because we have two genetically engineered animals that's whole purpose were designed to be carnates of chaos, but then turned into lovable saviors that were influenced by human beings, aka a la StarLord, a la Lilo. They both are intelligent animals and intelligent species that even though they look rough around the edges, they're both incredibly intelligent, aka Stitch brain being able to think faster than a supercomputer and Rocket being one of the smartest beings in the Guardian of the Galaxy. He's the smart person of the Guardian of the Galaxy with his arsenal weapons. Now, those are the connections. There's a lot more too. Both of them being very good pilots and being able to repair ships and stuff like that. And they both have sort of teams that they've joined to protect the whole universe. And they both have their usual arsenals. Now, the reason this one's so close is because this one's going to come down to arsenal versus pure physical strength because from what I know about this fight, Stitch seems like he's going to have the physical superiority, maybe the speed, and he's got the strength and physical strength and durability on lockdown, and he's also got the speed on down too. But the only thing that's going to hurt Stitch is Rocket's arsenal. Because if Stitch can close that gap, he's going to destroy Rocket because Rocket's physical strength is nowhere near touching Stitch's. But if Rocket has a gun that can hurt Stitch and possibly kill him, then it's going to be a problem. So this fight could really go either way, and it all depends on Rocket's arsenal. Because if he doesn't have a gun that can kill Stitch, then Stitch is going to win this fight. But if Rocket does, it's all going to depend on that gun mentioned on the Death Battle cast that killed or weakened Thanos, depending on how strong it is. But I don't think that gun is strong enough because it killed or weakened Thanos. And one of Thanos' noticeable strength feats is being able to survive a black hole. Not cool, but we'll have to see. Got to go into details more about that. But yeah, right off the jump, I'm really excited for this fight. Looking forward to the animation because Death Battle's research and animations for this season have been a lot better than they were in the previous seasons. Their analysis have been more focused on the characters, and I can't wait to see it, to see this fight. So let's get right on into it. I'm really excited for this fight because I love both of these characters, especially Stitch because I grew up on him. Lilo and Stitch were my favorite Disney shows back in the day.
Disney's extraordinary
626.
626.
This mercenary from the Guardians of the Globe.
Those are like weasels and ferrets and raccoons.
You know, because he's a... Just because you're cute and fluffy doesn't mean you aren't the deadliest thing in the universe. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job
Both
to analyze their
genetically
weapons, armor,
engineered
and skills to find out
and
who would
aliens
win
slash
a
animals
death
designed to be murderous killers. But then,
in the
through
distant
compassion, and
reaches of
found
outer
their
space,
OHANAs.
the mad scientist Jumbo Jukiba was accused of illegal
beginning of the
genetic
movie,
experimentation.
fearsome aliens and made Stitch out of the most deadliest animals and aliens across the galaxy.
Smushed them all together. A great man with a vision. Persecuted by spineless, know-nothing bureaucrats. The result? Experiment
Wiz has got a personal attachment to
you
this
can
one.
just call him Stitch. He did not. I think I'm gonna be sick.
I was wondering, what did he say that made them do that?
After being slated for termination, Stitch escaped to a distant planet, Earth. Oh wait, Earth. Crash landing in the Hawaiian island of Kauai, of all places. There, he'd be adopted by the Earth girl Lilo and went incognito as the ugliest dog ever. And despite his horrific upbringing, Stitch found he had a softer side.
He went
A
from
love
being a
of Elvis
cannon
and
to
kinship with
destruction
Lilo, a devil child who didn't fit
falling in
just
love
like
with
him. It wasn't long
being her
before
companion.
Stitch was ready to do anything to protect his new OHANA from the alien threats coming to get him. And let me tell you, as a fellow mad scientist, Jumbo really outdid himself.
Stitch is
here.
crazy
I've been meaning to
powerful.
dig deeper into Stitch's piecemeal alien biology for years. First of all, his fluffy exterior is
Moods of
entirely
fireproof.
bulletproof,
He was
fireproof,
literally
and
sat in an
nearly impenetrable.
explosion
Though this comes
and
with
launched
a
him
catch.
into a
His
spaceship.
molecular structure is
Doesn't
so
like
dense,
water.
He can't swim. Sucks he landed in Hawaii of all places. Stitch can crawl on walls, hear a whisper
Fireproof.
from miles away, and scream so loud he'll blow you to
Yep,
kingdom come.
they're using a
He's strong
TV
enough to
show.
lift
I remember
3,000
watching this
times
too.
his own body weight and can spin dash so fast
It's like
he'll
Sonic
burst
the
into
Hedgehog.
flames. His eyesight
spin
is also
dash.
incredible. He's got night,
Yep, the
X-ray,
eye-
and infrared
red,
vision, and can
infrared.
even zoom in hundreds of times over. Even better, he can hop loogies like a friggin' machine gun. His spin
Yep.
is conductive
His
enough
spin
to
has other
short-circuit
properties.
electronics, stick objects together like glue, and even dissolve
I remember
solid
this
rock.
game, though.
Oh, and he's somehow a genius too. The dude knows
Yep,
molecular
he's a
physics
genius
and
just
can
like
build
Rocket.
entire mech suits and spaceships out
Yep.
of junk in seconds. You
Yep.
wouldn't think it from his everything.
Yep, he's a
but Stitch
genius.
is a genius with a brain comparable to a supercomputer. The world's most powerful supercomputer right now is Hewlett-Packard's Frontier, which can make 1 quintillion calculations a second. Comparing Stitch to Frontier is frankly a massive lowball. See, Stitch was programmed to have Jumba's own intelligence, and Jumba's IQ has been compared to that of an entire galaxy combined.
I have conducted my own genetic analysis to determine Stitch's alien progenitors. His DNA includes traces of the manglioid of Meridian 4, the goo goblin booger beast, the people-eating pus monkey, the deadly disemboweler, the boiling tongue-oid, and the bottom-feeding scum
There's a lot
sucker.
of
It sounds like your
Oh my God,
ex-wife.
Wiz, stop
Am I
it.
right? No, Wiz, what the hell? That's such a messed up thing to say about her.
Boomstick.
Better.
I'm so
Broomstick's been
disappointed
talking
with you.
about it.
You can make those jokes when you
Oh
start
my
paying
God.
the alimony. Well, Stitch's incredible
He's
buffet
getting
of
dogged.
alien DNA is supported by a power cell
Yeah, his
embedded
molecule.
in his body, fueled by the energy of 2 colliding planets. Huh?
Dang, they
Colliding
just left him
planets.
dry.
Are you coming back? No? Okay. He's got a jetpack,
These
freeze
guys-
ray, grenades, and a Seismotronic 200, which can make sandwiches gigantic. Oh, and shrink enemies. That's cool too. Stitch
Yeah,
was
he's
a
got his
one
arsenal
glove
too, but
army,
Rocket's
and
got a
he
bigger
proved it when
arsenal.
Everyone from the Galactic Federation to the dastardly Dr. Hamsterville came to pick a fight with him, including
Yep,
all
just
of
like the
Jumba's
T-
experiments.
like
yeah,
the
626
the
isn't just some random number.
aliens
There are
experiments.
hundreds of these little bastards running around, more trouble-making cousins to add to his growing OHANA. Though he had
Yep.
to pacify many of them first, like Slushy, who can create a snowstorm.
Yeah,
that
I
covers
love this
all of
show so
Hawaii.
much.
Or Riptor,
Every
who can
episode
split
was
the
a
Earth
new
in half
alien.
and shatter planet-busting asteroids. And Jumba stated that Stitch was the most destructive, unstoppable monster the universe has ever seen. Even more dangerous than polio, who can create a black hole.
I
large enough to
remember this.
consume the entire
What?
universe. Speaking of
I
black
remember
holes,
this.
In the anime, yes, there's a
Oh,
Lilo
boy.
and Stitch anime.
Stitch once piloted a ship carrying a supernova bomb strong enough to wipe out a galaxy and flew it into a black hole. It and the black hole both exploded on top of him, and he popped out no worse for the wear. You know, like you do.
I don't even remember watching this anime.
Black hole in less than 2 minutes.
What?
It's unclear exactly how far this was, but the average distance between stars is about 5 light years.
That means his ship would have had to have been flying at over 1 million times the speed of light.
And when he's filled with love for his OHANA, the power cell inside Stitch surges incalculably. He used this to defeat Darkend, an experiment explicitly made to be stronger than Stitch, who had just defeated 4 Stitch clones on his own.
And Stitch completely annihilated him. He knocked Darkend into outer space so hard he dislodged a city-sized space station. You know, like you do.
He's even managed to.
I remember these commercials. They were cool.
Oh God, we don't have another Deadpool on our hands, do we?
With Stitch around, Lilo, Nani, and the inhabitants of Earth couldn't be safer.
Yeah.
Surf's up for everyone's favorite blue fuzzball of
Love the movie. Yeah, I love the movie. I don't remember. I don't have any recollection of the anime, but Jesus Christ. I'm guessing he's probably done black holes, so this is not a surprise. Everyone knows when you get into the anime universe, you're doing OP stuff for no reason. But it is fun. But yeah, a black hole universe level? I didn't know Stitch was universe level. I don't remember that black hole episode from the TV show. I do remember him fighting Sparky, so that's why I assumed that he's light speed because he fights Sparky, the alien that can use electricity. But the whole black hole, being able to destroy a universe and stuff like that, I didn't know anything about that stuff. But being as smart as Jumba, yeah, remember that because he's a super genius just like Rocket. But I do think that Stitch can think faster than him, while Rocket is overall smarter. But Stitch can think faster, which I think gives Stitch more of an edge than Rocket. Because even if you are smarter, it doesn't mean anything if your opponent can think faster and you come up with plans a lot faster. Okay, here we got Rocket.
Well, I have wasted a lot of time on some very specific research.
In fact,
yeah, he doesn't like to be called
Despite
Raccoon.
his startling resemblance to the resourceful dumpster diving mammal, Rocket originates from the alien planet Half, which served as an asylum for the criminally insane, ruled
the
over by
High Evolutionary.
Along with many of Half-World's cutesy inhabitants, Rocket was subjected to cybernetic modifications by his overlords.
all with the purpose of being Half-World's warden, Ranger Rocket.
Rocket's mutations make him smarter, stronger, faster, and tougher than your average garbage goblin.
His cybernetic skeleton is connected to artificial vertebrae and neural implants, allowing him to dodge gunfire and laser beams, survive an explosion the size of a city block, and keep up with supervillains like Kraven and Venom.
Alongside pals Lila the Otter and Walrus the... Yeah, Rocket battled the mercenary Blackjack O'Hare and killed clowns and saved the day time and time again. I bet you're wondering what the hell this has to do with Guardians of the Galaxy.
In a convoluted editorial effort to reboot his character, Rocket left Half-World to become a mercenary and had his memories suppressed. After a betrayal by his otter lover, he has a thing for otters, Rocket was sent
Lila
to jail.
betrayed him?
Space jail.
Huh.
And prison
I don't know.
changes a man.
I don't read the
God
comics,
was
so
the
that's why
Saturday morning
I'm
cartoon
wondering.
Character of yore. He was a felon,
So
cynical
that's
and
how he
hardened by
got
the
it.
criminal
I thought he
justice
just got in
system.
trouble, but he
The
was betrayed by
space
Lila.
criminal justice system.
Rocket suffered not only from his penal servitude, but the trauma of his brutal genetic modifications and a lingering sense of alienation. It was in this personal hell where he'd meet a bunch of a-holes who would
it
soon be his new
is. So it
teammates.
is similar to the
StarLord, Gamora,
movies,
Drax, and
where
of
he
course,
does
his
meet
best
them in
pal,
prison.
Groot.
And together they were the Guardians of the Galaxy, defending the free peoples of the cosmos from all manner of alien menace. For a price, of course. Though unlike some of the powerhouses on his team, Rocket's raccoon body is...
I told you he's not a raccoon. He was
Wait,
created on Half-World and is the last of an entire race of raccoon-like aliens. He just happens
you
to
sure about
look
that?
like an Earth raccoon.
Don't lecture me on raccoons, Wiz. I'm an expert. Been fighting the bastards for years. Did you know their tiny little bandit masks are for reducing glare to enhance night vision? They can hear noises as quiet as earthworms digging
still gonna
underground.
use that.
And about 2/3 of the
They're gonna
sensory
use it.
perception part of their cerebral cortex is devoted devoted to their tactile impulses. That's why they grab shit with their tiny little hands.
All perfectly suited to a nimble, stealthy glass cannon like Rocket.
Yeah, 'cause he's a raccoon.
As I was saying, Rocket became the team's resident grease monkey, specializing in all things technology and engineering. And fittingly, his specialty in combat is firearms.
Yeah, that sounds like my cue, Wiz. Rocket's
Yeah.
built giant mechs, cobbled together random junk for an improvised flamethrower, and casually slapped together a bomb
Yep.
strong enough to
Genius
destroy
too.
a moon. Oh, and he's
Yep.
got every kind of hand cannon imaginable. Pistols, machine guns, mini
All
guns,
the
rifles,
tons,
rocket launchers,
every
plasma
type of
guns,
guns.
laser guns, and my favorite, the melon popper, where melon means head and pop means
The melon popper.
kabam.
That melon belonged to a Super Skrull, one of the deadliest warriors in the Marvel Universe. With the combined abilities of the Fantastic Four, including the Thing, who survived a blast from the power cosmic that could split a planet in two.
Yeah, Rocket's weapons are crazy, like the Rampart armed phasic cannon, which utilizes cold
Damn.
fusion and could melt the
Fancy.
face off the Mad Titan himself, Thanos.
The same Thanos who is strong enough to survive a supermassive black hole 4 light years across, and came out with only light scratches.
The very same purple Shrek who's battled universe busters and beyond, like Thor, Hulk, and Odin. Yep, Thanos can walk through attacks from a dude who can shake the multiverse, and Rocket's guns can
That's
hurt
a
him.
weaker
I'm gonna
ver-
need one of those puppies under my pillow ASAP.
And
Yeah,
similar
but it was
weaponry
a
to what
weakened
Rocket's
Thanos.
used can operate down to the picosecond, which is 1/trillionth of a second.
He can access all of these goodies at any time from his orbital stash, a remote-controlled satellite that'll deliver anything he wants lickety-split.
Rocket can zoom through the sky on his rocket skates,
Yep.
project force fields, teleport with a portable AI, melt through solid metal with acid, and even hack foreign technology.
Anything
Yeah.
from a prison to a planet to an
Yep.
entire galactic empire. Rocket's the most dangerous not raccoon who's totally a raccoon in the whole universe.
And he's
Yep.
proven it with the Guardians. He's saved Earth at least 11 times, cured Ego the Living
Yeah.
Planet of a lice infestation, and held his own against an entire world trying to kill him all at once.
He even devised a plan
Yeah.
that ultimately stopped Dormammu, the lord of the friggin' dark dimension. No wonder StarLord called Rocket the
Dang.
greatest tactical mind he's ever met, even if sometimes he has a tendency to run in guns blazing.
Though he'd always be a wisecracking son of a bitch, his time with the Guardians softened his edges. He learned to enjoy life again.
Yeah.
And even made it back to Half-World to send that bastard Blackjack O'Hare packing.
And even though he clearly is one, whatever you do, don't call
His
him a raccoon,
animation
'cause there's
is-
nowhere in the galaxy to hide
Some of
from
his
this
artwork looks a little bit
gun-toting
weird.
motherflarker.
That hallway scene in the Guardians of the Galaxy 3 would look nice. But yeah. Is that... But yeah. And I'll stop her here. I'll talk a little bit while it's advertisements on. But yeah, this is pretty much what I expected. Actually, from this, wasn't. Yeah, Rocket's gotta have the arsenal, more weaponry on his up his arsenal, up his alley, and yeah, they both have the universe level of feats and stuff like that. However, Stitch has been able to survive that, and from what their analysis says, universe level, so he's going to be able to survive that. And the fact that his gun hurt a weakened Thanos, Stitch is going to win this fight. Not only that, Stitch has the physical durability advantage, and he also has the physical strength advantage. So yeah, I think Stitch is going to win this fight. And let's get back into the battle and play. Hey, play. It's time for a death battle! But yeah, Stitch has more advantages over Rocket. Rocket has his arsenal, and that's pretty much it. I do think this will be a close fight, and I will be fine with whoever wins. Space Hawaii. Yeah, I saw this in the sneak preview. Aloha from Space Hawaii. It's a nice way of them doing that, combining both Hawaii aspect of Lilo&Stitch and the space aspect of Guardians of Rocket. Yep, both got guns. Yeah. Cheeky.
What did you say about my mother?
Ooh. Rooting for Stitch here. Ooh. Up, he's getting up close. Better keep your distance, Rocket. Both, I'm going to be fine whoever wins. Oh, there's a lot of guns. I love the charm of this fight. Turn invisible. Can survive all that. Surfing aboard.
That's it. Gonna need a bigger gun.
Like that. What is he even saying? Ooh. I love the charm on this.
Come to Papa. I guess you could call this my Thanos Buster. It's hunting season now, Buzzball.
Oh boy. Come on, Stitch! You can do it, Stitch! Oh, come on, Stitch.
Huh? You gotta be kidding me.
Yes! You can do this, Stitch! Yeah! It was a weak at Thanos! Yes! Yep! Oh! Broke his arm. And dead. Yes! Ah! Yes! Oh! Oh no! He killed the fat guy. Oh, and he just ate his ice cream. Oh, that poor guy. He can never eat his ice cream.
Murdering ice cream guy wasn't
Yeah.
necessary, Wiz, but
Yeah, it's a common gag in Lilo&Stitch that guy could never eat his ice cream.
Stitch
Yeah.
was more than strong enough to tear Rocket apart physically.
Yeah.
While Rocket's guns were powerful enough to kill people even stronger than Stitch. So the question was simple. If both of them only needed
Yep.
one hit to win, who would get the killing blow first?
It all came
Yeah.
down to speed. Rocket has dodged lasers, and his guns could operate down to the picosecond, 1/1,000,000th of a second.
But Stitch's supercomputer
Yep.
brain could operate down to the quintillionth of a second, 1,000,000 times faster.
Yep.
At minimum.
And his ability to pilot that ship at over 1,000,000 times the speed of light
Yeah.
meant that he more than had the reaction speed to dodge anything Rocket threw at him.
Rocket's tactical brilliance meant he could keep Stitch at bay with tricks for a while, but
Yep.
he couldn't reliably seal the deal. Despite being a little blue goblin, Stitch usually stays level-headed in a fight, whereas Rocket can be way more impulsive.
And frankly,
Yep.
Stitch is probably
Oh,
even
really?
smarter considering
Really?
he has the combined IQ of an entire galaxy.
Really?
One slip up from Rocket is all
Huh.
Stitch would need
I
to
knew
end the
Stitch was
fight.
smart,
Rocket's
but
arsenal was
yeah.
absolutely bonkers to be sure.
But yeah.
Stitch's superior speed,
I didn't have the
physical
brains-
strength, and
brains in this
unbelievable
fight.
intelligence gave him the
But
win.
yeah,
Looks
physical
like this
strength,
Rocket's
smarter,
blasting up
even
the
though Rocket had the
The
arsenal, which was
winner
going to keep him
is
at bay, and Stitch had more of it.
Oh, there's a turkey here too. Where's he gonna leave the
Stitch is in the background, keeping up with the fourth wall. I like that.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We
This is a
have
good
new
episode.
Death Battle
I like the
releasing
charm
every
of
2
this
weeks
fight.
year. And click the join button to
Bye.
get new
Very
perks
good
and
job,
content.
Death Battle.
Planet
Very
level
good
members
job.
can see death battles before anyone
Alright,
else.
see you next time. Next time. Ooh, Darth Vader versus Obito. Ooh, this is a good fight. Two heroes that fell to the dark side. Alright, both of them were supposed to be heroes of good, aka Obito is meant to be like that year's version of Naruto, and Darth Vader is supposed to be the chosen one. Two heroes of light descended into darkness. But because of the death of a loved one, a la Padme, a la Rin from Naruto, they both descended to the dark side and got manipulated by the greatest evil villain in their universe, a la Palpatine, a la Madara Uchiha, and were nothing more than pawns until eventually, once they died, they saw the light of their errors and turned to the dark side by their opposite, a la Luke Skywalker, a la Naruto / Kakashi. They're old friends from the past. Yes. But yeah, that one's probably the most Obito versus Obito versus Darth Vader is probably the most thematic fight in all Death Battle history because both of them have so many similarities more than any other character in the show. Now, let's get down to Stitch versus Rocket. Yeah, this battle was very well done. I kind of suspected that Stitch would win because even though Rocket did have a gun to hurt Thanos, it was a weakened Thanos. Even if it was universe level, Stitch is also universe level. Since they explained that, I thought it was just galaxy level with the neutron bomb and stuff like that. But he's universe level too, which means at best Rocket would be able to hurt him, but not perfectly take him down. And with Stitch, they explain Stitch is smart, can think faster too, as which I also predicted because even though Rocket is smart, if you're fighting up against someone who can think and act way faster than you, then it doesn't matter how intelligent you are. You're not going to be able to plan faster than your opponent. And physical strength, speed, and all that stuff. Yeah, Stitch has got that all down packed. Stitch has got all that down packed. So yeah, I'm really glad that they did this fight. This is one of my most requested fights between Lilo and Stitch. Probably gonna watch this over again because I really love because I grew up with Lilo and Stitch in the comics, and that for those of you who don't know, that whole gag with the ice cream guy not being able that's like a gag from Lilo and Stitch. Like every single episode in the TV series, that guy just tries to eat his Rocky Road chip is his mint chip ice cream, and it always falls on the ground and stuff like that. He can never eat it. And this one they just kill the guy like, oh man. That dude just wanted to eat his ice cream in peace. He could never do it, and he got killed by it. And then Stitch ate his ice cream. Like, god dang. But yeah, I really enjoyed this fight. Very well done. Great job, Death Battle. Their analysis have been more focused on on making them about the characters lately until just a borderline analysis. And I'm happy they're doing that more often. Very well done by Death Battle. Hope they keep it up. And anyway, that's for my thoughts about this Death Battle. Very well done. Very good job. Very good job by the guys. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Make sure you support the original release. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching and take care.